Sharon here, Sharon Alexander from Be Divine Vintage. How is everyone? It's Tuesday evening, family watching the football match on the TV, so I thought I'll come and do a bit of journaling, working on my latest journal and bring you along with me. I'm going to be working on this envelope, which is, it's not too vintage actually. It's, well, it could be, it's about 20 years old, so it's heading that way, which I dyed with hibiscus. It's turned out really pretty, hasn't it? And I've just stitched around the edge. So I'm going to do the envelope. I'm going to do this calling card, which is some handmade paper I've folded. No, it's not a calling card, journaling card. Handmade paper I've folded and just stitched around the edge. Got this piece of, this piece got caught up in my, this piece of cotton got caught up in my stitches. And a tag. It's a card tag. I'm going to embellish this side, and this is some coffee stained, really good quality paper that I've put on the back there, and that will be for writing on. So I'm going to have a go at these three, and they are going to go in this journal. So back to my journal now. I've finished my Halloween apothecary. So let's just zoom out a little bit, and you can see this is the one I've been making. This is where I'm up to. I've been just putting little bits of decoupage in, and I'm going to fill it with a vintage and antique ephemera. So this is the journal I'm making for. I'm going to call the journal Violet Rose because most of the ephemera that I've got for this did belong to a lady called Rose, and her letters and Valentine's cards and postcards are from a man called Ron. So it's Ron and Rose, and I do believe Ron and Rose got married. So I've decided to call it Violet Rose. So that's the journal that I'm making the bits and bobs for. So I thought, well, let's bring you with me. I've made two envelopes. Well, I'm working on these envelopes. My mum made this one for me, which I love. It's your typical sort of envelope shape, but she put this piece across the front of this vintage lace. So you've actually got an extra little pocket. Can you see where the envelope actually crosses over there like an envelope does? She's put that there. So I've got a little pocket, so I can either put that there or pop it into the pocket. She stamped some vintage ribbon, put this little bit of lace on, and this is, just let me get them out here. These are these rub-on stamps. They rub onto fabric, and I can't remember where I got them from, but I could put the link below from where I got them from. When I say where I got them from, you'll know exactly where it is. It's a very popular little tiny, can you see a little tiny stitching she's done? She's fantastic. She's 87, my mum. Her stitching's beautiful. She said to me, well, I have been stitching for what were it, 75 years or something. This is my envelope, so mine isn't quite finished yet. I've got the envelope shape, and I've put this fabric on, this vintage fabric. So those are the fabric envelopes. I'm going to turn this into a butterfly. Those are the fabric envelopes. And so I thought, well, let's just make a little bit of paper ephemera first of all. Just thought, actually, I was going to, is that the grey? Let me have a look. I was going to distress around the edge with my distress ink, but I've actually got this iron gate from Tim Holtz. So let's just start off by distressing around the edge. So I'm just literally going to go around the edge because I do want the grey distress. Actually, we don't have any water. So I'm just going around the edge there. Let's get my water. Here it is. I'll just get a little brush. I don't want to spray it all with water. So I've literally just stitched around the edges of all these. That looks nice. It's like a silver type colour. That's lovely. You can see that, the distress. Let's just go around. I'm just going around the actual edge there. You can just do this with your regular inks or oxides. Just get a little bit of water again. And just take that around. I do love these Tim Holtz distress crayons. I am actually starting to use them much more often now. At first I wasn't quite sure, although I'd watched the videos on how to use them. I used to think, oh, I can't do that. But I can. There we go, that's our first distress one. Let's distress around this side as well. Sometimes you forget, don't you, that there is two sides. It's just spreading from, you know, from the, what I put on the edge is just spreading nicely onto the main side without nicely blended is the word I'm looking for, not without. Nicely blended. So that's that one. So then we have got the handmade paper. Now it's folded, so it hasn't got a torn edge, but do you know what? I'm not bothered. I'm just going to leave it like that. Just going to leave it like that. So today I have been busy. But it's the end of the day and I don't actually feel like I've done anything. Do you know what I mean? I've been answering emails. I've been packing parcels. Nipped a hobbycraft. That should have been only been and I went in for some ribbon. I came out with ribbon. I came out with a new sort of self-seal large board, cutting board, and do you know what I found? And I thought I'm having it straight away. These little tiny glues. I normally sort of dispense into smaller glue things for doing more intricate work, but that is already dispensed for you. I'm sorry, is it my age? Am I just getting lazier in my old age, or is it just because, well, actually, it's less messy and less wasteful. I could always use that again after dispense glue into it, but I thought it was really good. And I got some, what's it called? Some seam to stop your seams from what's it called, shredding. I know we like our torn seams and things, but I'm making a doll. I'm having a go at making a doll tomorrow with my mum from parts of old dolls, you know, with china, arms, legs, so it'll be mismatched, but me and my mum are making it and I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I got this brace stop, that's it, to that stops the frayed edges. Because the doll is only going to be small that we make. Right, let's have a look at this. I like using this. Way, spill the water. Clearly there wasn't much in and it's not gone on anything important. I mean, it's short, yep. Let's go and pick my son up from work. My good news is that my daughter, who had to move up to County Durham, because that's where her husband lived. Her husband's from Bolton, where I live, but he'd gone to university in Durham and just sort of stayed up there. So she had moved up there. He's lived there sort of half his life up there, all his adult life. So she had moved up there a few years ago and they got married and yada yada yada. And anyway, since COVID, of course, everybody's working patterns have changed, so he doesn't have to be in the office anymore. Although he's got a really high sort of high up in finance, he can work from home. So he just has to go into the office in Newcastle once a week, which he can do from where we live, Chorley. Well, where they've moved to, Chorley. So it'll literally take him about an hour and 3/4 or so to get to his office once a week. So, and Jess has moved back and she's now working within our family business, and she is about 20 minutes away. So that is, have I not put any there? So that is fabulous. So she moved, the main move was Friday. So she is, of course, young people want everything done all at once. When we were younger, it was a case of you moved and you did things a bit at a time as you can afford it. No, they want everything done at once. So my husband's over there today painting. I think I'm just rubbing this grey off with the amount of water. Come back. So, yeah, hubby's over there. My daughter, nurse Olivia, has gone over to help. And with this painting and shopping and all sorts. I'm in charge of the dogs here, so I've got the easier option. So tonight it's just me and my son. It's lovely. He's doing pizza, I do believe. I'm in pizza. He's watching the football, so he's going to give me a shout at half time. So that's when the pizza will be ready. There we are. That looks nice, doesn't it? I like those. Right, let's just start decorating. So I've already pulled a few bits and pieces out from Tim Holtz, so from like the wallpaper collection. And those are from the wallpaper collection. These are from his little ephemeras. So I'm going to get started decorating Rose and Rosie's book. Found these little birds. I don't know if they're Tim Holtz. They were just in my drawer, but aren't they pretty? So I'm going to start off on the front of here with some. It's a copy of a letter, and it says, "My dear Mary." So I'm going to start, because my book is sort of greys and lavenders and greys. That's why I chose this grey. I don't know why, so I think I can just tear straight because I can't. So I'd like a strip of paper from there. So I'm going to tear the edge here. Got a frog in my throat. Now I've had this tickly cough that I just can't shake off. New cough. So my daughter said, Nurse Olivia said, "COVID check for you, Mum." So she had me doing the old COVID testing last night, which I hated, but it was negative, which was the good news. I sort of knew it was negative. I had Collage. I did it twice, and this is genuinely just a little tickly cough. Right, so that actually is a nice bit, isn't it? So if we go about here, and tear this ourselves without the ruler. There we go. So that's going to go there. Let's just take this off. So what I want these to be are roses. I don't feel I need to distress the edges because it's got its own look. So I feel that this is what Rose is going to put her sort of bits and bobs in, you know, things that she's collected. Loads of ephemera for that. So let's get let's get some real glue. So this is just that Elmer's glue. PVA glue we call it in the UK. School glue. Let's put that on there. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to stick that onto there. So I've been sorting out my craft room. It's just absolutely amazing what you find that you've actually forgotten about. So I'll put that there. Now then, I would like one of these little photographs on. So I picked the three. They're on the holidays and going on the holidays. So I'm going to pop one of these on here. Definitely. Yeah. And I'd like to put on some of, here it is, right under my nose, some, so yeah, napkin. So my friend gave me these, and they're from Finland, and they actually are, they come as one ply. How amazing is that? How amazing. And what they're for is for the Finns like to just sit and have coffee and cake, don't they? Well, not just the Finns, Scandinavians. I can't remember what it's called, but my friend, my daughter's friend, sorry, is from Scandinavia. And whenever we go over to her house, her mum always says, would you like, and she says the name. And what it actually means is, would you like coffee and cake? So I say, oh yeah. I'll have a bit of that. Right. So we can put this onto there. And we could actually, where's that? So we could actually just take that around the corner as well, couldn't we? So let's get the Mod Podge. Here it is. Here it is. And let's go with the Mod Podge. I got myself a new great big Mod Podge brush today. But as with all things new, you sort of worry a bit, don't you, about using them. Because it's like, it's new. I don't want to use it. So what have you been up to today? Anything exciting? So tomorrow is Wednesday, so I've got my mum coming Wednesday and she stays for her evening meal. I pick her up about just after lunch. She comes for her evening meal and we craft. So tomorrow we are starting to make this doll out of vintage fabrics, and that's a beautiful serviette too, napkin too. A decoupage with it. It's actually really quite thick. I don't know if you noticed when I tried to tear it how thick it was. So yes, so I've got, oh, what should I put on here? I wanted to put this on there, you know, as the closure. What else can we put there? Let's have a look in here. Yes, so Mum's coming over and we're going to make the doll, which is rather exciting. Here's some of my bits of paper. My mum was looking through my box, so she's moved everything. Let's just blame my mum. So the little book on the front of my journal is this butterfly book. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's she done? She's like moved everything. Black and white picture. She's moved everything. I don't want my butterflies together. It's quite nice. Shall I try the black and white? She's moved everything. She's looking. She's reading all the letters off. Ron, the Valentine's cards. And there's all these abbreviations and we don't know what they mean. So I could put that on there. And where's my little picture gone? You wear my little picture. There it is. I do want that on there. Shall we put it like that with that? Yes. And I know what we're going to do with that. I know exactly what we're going to do with that. Just get some Mod Podge. No, glue. So yes, she's been through my box and rearranged everything. She was reading all the love letters. And then there was one. And so there's lots and lots from Ron. And then all of a sudden there's one from Stan. Now what's that all about? And my mum was like, who's Stan? Who is Stan? Who is Stan? Which was quite funny really. She got really involved with it. Let's get some colours. Definitely the blue. Or should we just get the pinks? Let's just have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, so she's saying, who is Stan? Why is Stan moving in on? Stan is moving in here on Rose. You know, and these letters are like from nearly 100 years ago, and she got quite upset about it actually. Right, so I have got my distress crayons. And I'm actually just going to colour in some of these. Yeah, she got quite upset with Stan. She said, well, she's got all these love letters and all these cards and all these Valentine cards, even handmade cards off Ron. And then suddenly Stan makes an appearance. Yeah, she was not happy. This is antique linen. Yeah, not happy. So she was like, have you got any more boxes of these letters of these people so I can have a look? So I said, no, that's all I've got. Are you sure? Yes, Mum, I bought them in a bundle. Well, there's some more to it. I said, well, that's the mystery, isn't it? You've got to use your imagination now, Mum. That's the beauty of these. Oh, so lovely. That is the beauty of just want to put a little bit of green in. That is the beauty. Right. So now I'm going to get a tiny bit of water again. Get my little brush. And I'm just going to paint over these. So I said to her, that's what another reason, because she doesn't understand journals. So I said, that's another reason people love journals. I said, because they like these stories, and then it would be all about, well, what did Stan do? What did Stan do? And that's up to your own beautiful imagination to decide what Stan actually did. I really like that, don't you? I'm running out of battery. I'm only going to get to do an envelope. I'll have to finish off tomorrow with some more. So, what I'm going to do on here is get my palette knife and my modelling paste. And I'm just going to put little bits of just going to scratch it on. Just, you know, for that extra texture. If my battery runs out, I'll cry. Still filming. Yeah. Who's Stan? So, who is Stan? That is the question. I've no doubt when she comes tomorrow she'll say, did you find out who Stan was? You know, as though I have any hope in hell's chance of finding out who Stan is. I have no idea, Mother. Let's put a bit of that up there as well. And I just keep putting a little bit and a little bit. It's like anything else that we do in paper crafting, in any crafting, painting, anything. It's just about keep putting a little bit on, putting a little bit on, and getting that texture going. Right, let's put the lid on that quick before it decides. So that is the envelope. So I'm going to put our friend Violet Rose on the front. Put some paint on. If you want to, you can go around those edges. I'm quite happy with them at the minute as they are. If I need to do, I can add some more around the edges if I chose to. So there's Violet Rose. Do you want a bird? Do you want a bird on here? So look. See, I don't like too much on. That's just me. People love lots and lots on. I do think the bird looks nice, so let's put the bird on. It's like, I think it's one of those Tim Holtz transparencies. I think. Let's put birdie on there. Can be sat on the flower by the button. We don't want him over there. So he's sat by the flower, by the butterfly, on the flower. And if we fold that down. Now I don't want to squash everything on here, but I'm just going to turn this over because I do want a closure. So I've got these out. So do we put a pink one? Do we put a big pink one? Or do we put the blue? I'm tempted, very tempted to go for that. So I'm going to put my glue on. I can't see my screen properly now because it's saying low power mode. So I'm going to put my glue on. There we go. So that now is all ready for, I'm trying to get it on without things going over. There we go. That is all ready for, whoop, my envelope, which I love. I lovey, lovey, lovey. Let's cut that off. I wonder if we should just put on a little these Tracy Fox let's put this on. It says the thing of treating people right is the greatest what? Greatest trade builder on earth. And that is true. Does it say trade builder? Because I've distressed them now, don't know what it says. Oh. So treating people right is very, very important. So we can either pop that there or up the top. I think we'll put it up the top there. I could have put some lace on it actually, but I've not. I wonder if I should just pop a bit of this on a plastic pit. Shall I pop it on some doily? Nope, I'm just going to pop it on. There we go. So that is it for today. I was going to do the other two, but I'll have to do those tomorrow because this one's took me a bit longer. So I'm quite happy with that. When I come back tomorrow and this is all dried, we might do something more to it. Or we might not. We'll just have to see. I might put some diamond glaze on the petals on here. Don't want them up there. I wanted it to look like something that she's done. Ooh, you know what might go on there? Just had the thought, let's just have a look. Looky, looky, looky. Have I got? Thought I had. I have. Little frame. Little frame. Yeah, get me a few bits and pieces out. Think, oh, I'm really organised. This is exactly what I want on here. And then suddenly it's like, I'll just pop this on. I'll just pop that on. Oh, yeah, I think that just finishes that off. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yippity. Yippity-doo. Well, that's stuck on my dress now. And it says Daisy Photos. And now it's got something stuck in it. Fluff off my dress. Oh, there you go. There we go. I just felt there was something missing there. Now moi, I do really like that. Very easy to do. Hibiscus tea makes this beautiful, beautiful effect. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. If you remember who I am. Let's get it my little board out. I am Instagram Be Divine Vintage, as in bead divine. Facebook Be Divine Vintage Journals and Crafts, and Etsy Be Divine Vintage. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again hopefully tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye bye. It's not turning up there because I need to do low power mode. Close it.